or scandalous secret you can't tell anyone?
You can tell us.
And we'll keep it anonymous. It's Queen City Confessions with Miguel and Holly.
It's 96.1.
If you want to get your confessions in, put the word hits with them and send it to 96893.
Here's the first Queen City confession. I'm going to break up with my boyfriend in a couple of weeks. I'm only staying with him because he can drive me around while my car is being worked on.
Oh.
Can you really blame them here, Holly?
I mean, it just feels yucky.
Yeah.
But you know that, right?
But
Like,
what
you
else
know
could
it
you
does.
do? I mean,
I
you
don't
can't
know.
move without a car.
It's true. It's true. And people delay breakups for all kinds of reasons. That's just a confession. That's just like, here, life is not easy. Life
Yeah.
is not black and white. And sometimes we have situations like this.
And I think as long as you're not overusing them, if you're just using this person knowing you're going to break up to get to work and back, or obligations that you already had, but not like, hey, can you drive me? Like if you live in Noda and you're like, can you drive me to Spartanburg
Right.
to go see my best friend? Knowing that you're going to break up, that would be a little bit much.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's another Queen City confession. My job sent out an email mentioning that we are welcoming someone new to the office this week. I thought the person looked familiar, so I looked them up on Instagram, and it's someone I bullied in high school. I know for a fact that I made her cry several times back then. Now that I have a daughter, I feel awful. I don't know if I should address it when she starts or leave it alone.
Miguel, I'm going to let you take this one because you've had an experience with this, kind of.
I have. I had a guy that bullied me a lot in high school, and maybe 5 years after high school, he reached out. He was a football player, and, I was the nerdy, gay student council, yearbook, all that stuff, and he would make fun of me. And he reached out and said, hey, I was in college, and I volunteered at an LGBTQ crisis line, and I heard so many stories of how people sounded just like our situation, and I'm so sorry for what I did.
Right.
And I said, hey, you know what? You were a kid, you've learned better, and you understand the effects that words can have. So
Right.
I would say something. I wouldn't do it on the first day.
No, maybe not. I co-sign with that because you know what? Everybody loves a little love.
Yeah. Maybe wait like a week or two and then be like, hey, can we go to lunch? And then explain.
Yeah, in person, that's awkward.
I would. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be seeing each other. And I'm sure if you had the effect that you think you had on her, she's going to know immediately when she sees you at work.
But also might not want to go out to lunch with you. I would probably send a note first, like, in some way, a written form, apologizing and then asking to lunch, maybe.
Have you ever had a bully ask for your forgiveness years later? Did you give it to him, or did you say, no, what you did is what you did? Text hits in your message to 96893. Here's the last Queen City confession. Whenever my fiance pisses me off, before he gets into bed, I'll fart into his memory foam pillow.
Oh my gosh.
Seeing him lay his head down and take that first inhale always puts me in a better mood. He's never figured it out.
Okay. Take issue with this. So it doesn't stink? How do you not know that someone tooted on your pillow, first of all? Second of all, have you not seen whatever that bro comedy is where you can get pink eye? This man will be walking around with pink eye because he got your tooth particles in his eyeballs.
Save that.
That is not the best revenge. And then you're going to get pink eye because it's very contagious.
I'm curious. What little ways do you get revenge on your person? Like this.
Give me one pink eye.
Right. What do you do when you're so mad and you're like, I don't want to, it's not enough for me to like yell, get into an argument. So I'm gonna find this little way to get back at them.
Oof.
What do you do? Text hits and that revenge to 96893. All right, it is 7:24. You ready to see Post Malone? He's going to be here in a couple of months at PNC Music Pavilion, and we got your tickets.
I have a feeling today is going to be a big day.
We've been doing the Secret Song Scramble, and we're on the third day now. And so hopefully you went back and listened to the Miguel and Holly Full Show podcast to see if you can get the songs.
Right.
We're looking for caller 20, 1-844 hit 961.
1-844-448-7